come this last time in costume.
Actually, the beauty of Comic-Con is that I get to come like this. Yeah.
Now, I've seen you like this.
Well, you've seen me in costume on TV too every single week now. It's all good. It's all good. Hi. Hey.
So how are you doing now that it's over? How are you?
For me personally, I'm doing actually great. Life has gone on. My career was very full and busy before I got Falling Skies. Falling Skies has been the longest running gig I've ever had. 3 years on a TV show for me that's a long running thing, especially when you're wearing a makeup, a crazy alien makeup, and have two parts. I play my own dad in the show as well, Lost Cha Cha. So for me, there's the bittersweet thing. I've grown to love everybody I work with. Of course, as castmates, you do become a family, especially when you're doing a post-apocalyptic show. Everybody's dirty, everybody's holding a gun, everybody's in survival mode, and we do a lot of night shooting. It's dingy, it's dark, and so you do tend to bond in those situations. It's like being in the trenches, so there's something to that, that bonding thing that happens. So yeah, I'll miss that thing, but I won't miss the reason why we bonded, which is we're surviving, for 5 years. It's all good though. But life moves on for me. I did 2 episodes of The Strain right after I wrapped this show. So my Ancient Vampires recurring and ongoing on The Strain, and which starts this coming Sunday, the 12th. And then I also did an episode of Arrow and The Flash as Deathbolt, a DC character. And Crimson Peak is coming out in October, so another Del Toro film. So
will we recognize you?
On Crimson Peak, I'm a couple of ghosts. I can't tell you why we're there, what we're doing, but I'm in a couple of key pivotal scenes that really help move that story along. So that's October 16th. Yeah.
I know you have a project coming up on Nobility. Was it a little difficult though, going from survival mode to future mode?
Oh, right. No, Nobility is a kind of a pilot, and if it doesn't make it as a pilot, they're going to break it up into a web series. It's kind of a space comedy, right? And it's silly, it's lighthearted. I got to play a human. I'm the ship's psychologist, but no one on the ship needs me, so I'm the one who's like the sickest of them all. So I just want a hug from everybody, which is kind of like my real personality. Nobility's silly fun, and so to make the transition to do more things like that with my own face and being lighthearted and silly after being in a heavy makeup and being dour, it's a nice upbeat change. Now I say dour, but episode 4 of Falling Skies, not this Sunday, but the following Sunday, big Cochise episode. The mothership is landing again from the Vuln. My dad, Was Cha Cha, makes a reappearance, and so I played Was Cha Cha also. You mentioned before. So I had another episode where I was acting with myself on film, having an argument, which is very difficult to do, to have an argument from this side, go through a makeup change, hours later you're coming back going, so.
Do you have another actor read the other lines?
We do, yeah. I have a stand-in that also made up like me that can do the over-the-shoulder shots if we need them, that kind of thing. So, very, very difficult process. But when they show us side by side, we're doing the Patty Duke thing where they do a split screen and film us one at a time. But episode 4, the reason the mothership is landing is something I won't give away just yet. But my dad, Was Cha Cha, who gave up on humanity, he kind of Earth is the smallest part of his bigger picture, and so Cochise stayed here on Earth against his father's wishes, like a teenage boy being rebellious. I have my new friends, I'm going to stay here, So Dad's like, so we're having a bit of a riff as the season opens. Episode 4, the ship lands, and we work out our father-son issues. It's very heartwarming. It's sad. There's funny, and I don't want to give away what or why, but my last scene of that episode before is with Moon Bloodgood, who plays Ann Mason, right? And there was a scene with the two of us. At the end of that scene, we hug each other and cry in real life. So that's my teaser for episode 4 coming up. But by the end of the season, I think if there was one Volm that was going to be a poet, it would be Cochise of my entire species. He's really tapping into this human thing, how they take care of each other, how they, the artistic side of him is being fed on Earth. So I think he's going to want to stay. That's what I think.
Okay,